Welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Golden. Well, last time we got to the point where we needed to catch the Guardian, and I'm actually here at that day. I've gone ahead and done that, so I'm going to go ahead and kind of be jumping around a little bit today. So I caught the Guardian at the river, and then that evening, like where I was, I actually went to catch more fish at the river. So I've gone ahead and done that at this point. I have a bunch of different fish. Let me go ahead and get here. I'm sorry, we caught the beach guardian and then we caught fish at the river. Okay, so you can see here we've got the sea guardian, we've got the regular guardian, we've got tuna, Genji Ayu, we've got goldfish, we've got some octopus, and I caught those at the beach after I caught the guardian. It took me way too damn long to catch the guardian, but we did it anyway. So what I'm going to show off today is going to be a little bit different. So what we're going to do, first of all, is we're going to go into town, and we're going to be doing a little bit of jumping around. So just hold on to your hats a little bit. And today, because, actually, well, I'll get there. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and, oh, we actually can't go here first. Back off! Back off! We're going to go to the floodplain. We're going to actually go show the old man the sea guardian. That's what we're going to do. So we head down to the riverbank. And you talk to the old man, you can show him the sea guardian, and he has a bit of a fit. And we go ahead and we complete quest 15 here. So there you go. Now, what you want to do is you want to head up here, and remember that cat that we needed to feed stuff to? Well, he's over here, and we actually caught all those fish. So we want to go ahead and feed him the rest of the fish that we have. So let's just go ahead and feed him until he's done making meowing sounds at me. And oh my goodness, I think it's like 5 more that we need. I think. Alright, so we get a soma from this guy, and so we complete quest 22 once we've done that. If you talk to him again, he says flop and snooze, so he's doing that whole like belly flop thing where they like flop over on their side and then get all happy. So we're officially done with that quest. Thank goodness I'm able to do that. So we're going to go ahead and head to the shrine, and we're going to talk to the fox to get the level 10 prereq taken care of. Now, we can't get it all in the first time. Unfortunately, you have to spend time with him and then spend time with him again. So he runs around, he's all excited, but you can't hit level 10 with him yet. Alright. So, yeah, we can do that, but instead what we're going to do is we're going to head out, and we're going to go to the shrine. It's not the shrine. Good try, though. We'll get there. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull a fortune for kanji, which we've done before. Gonna do another one here. Alright, so today, what we would do, let me go ahead and just fast forward through this because we're listening to people getting all excited about the fog. Yes, there's uproar. Yay! So what we would do today is we would actually go and stop Namatame. So, I mean, yay. Which I'm sure sounds pretty exciting. So if you go into town, you would go into Junes to go ahead and do that. And I think we've got 4 quests that need to be taken care of. If we go ahead and check the quests here, we have quest 56. Girl on the rooftop, desk refurbishing, collect old ore, and modest lamp. So, what we would do today is we would go hunt down Adachi. We would complete get all the items for these, and then at the end of that, we would get hunger level 9, judgment level 9, and then judgment max. So I went ahead and did that off screen. So everything that I just did, I've done again. So don't worry. And that actually fast forwarded us to the 2nd of January. So there's a bunch of story for Christmas and whatnot, and now we're actually back here. Nanako and I are going to go back to the hospital for a while tomorrow. I'm sorry to keep relying on you, but I'll be counting on you. Hey, you don't look so great. You should get to bed for today. So, yeah, basically what I did today. Let me talk to Nanako here. I'm going back to the hospital tomorrow, even though there's nothing wrong with me anymore. But I'll be a good girl there. When I come back, let's make another snowman. So, what happens on the 2nd is you go visit Margaret in the Velvet Room, and she tells you that Marie's disappeared. So you go ahead and go through that to activate the secret dungeon. And then you greet all of your friends, and then you go to sleep because that's all you can do. And we catch a cold here. So there's going to be a bit of story in between here and there. Someone's at the door, so we're just going to go ahead and fast forward through this while I talk a few notches here. So yeah, we're going to get sick. And yeah, we're talking about going skiing here over the winter break, and everybody leaves to go back to the hospital. And Teddy eventually actually stays with us over the vacation. So, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of fast forward through all of this. It shouldn't take too long. You get sick with a cold, and let's see here. I'll stay with you until Nana-chan and Pops come home. Now you won't be lonely, Sensei. Thanks. Oh no, thank you, since I'm not alone anymore now. This is just my way of returning the favor. What happens if you say don't try anything funny? What do you mean anything funny? Oh, do you mean my morning Teddy aerobics? Oh gosh. Anyway, so if you try and go upstairs and go to rest, you actually end up passing out, I should say. And everybody panics. So he puts you under the kotatsu and takes care of you for 8 days, I think, is how long it takes. You're better on the 10th. And yeah, this is the point where we start seeing Marie in our dreams. And she's leaving. She basically tells us she's leaving us and not to worry about her. Which, quite frankly, is quite sad. So everyone comes to visit us, per usual. So from here on out, we've actually completed most of the social links, and we've almost read all of the books, and we've got a few quests left, but most of them are largely complete from here. So we're going to be... Okay, so Margaret's telling us that she's found Marie, or she's looking for her still. So, okay. Once we get feeling better and Teddy's all excited, we get some clothes, and we get to go back to school. And unfortunately, the ski trip was postponed, so we're not able to do that. All right, so let's just go ahead and jump back in here to the actual game. The first answer here is an orange. Not that it really matters. If you get the wrong answer at this point, it's really not going to matter. So, let me go ahead and show you guys where we're at the social links. We've got Emperor, we've got one with the lovers, one with the Hermit, one with death, and the rest are automatic. So we really don't have all that much left to do here. So let's go ahead and jump into the Central Shopping District first of all here. And we do have one thing we want to do before we continue, and that is... Let's go ahead and run in here. And so he wants the Guardian. So let's go ahead and give him the Guardian. And it's not that he's just taking a look at it, he's actually taking it from us. So he goes in the back and he creates a plate for Kanji called the Guardian. Unfortunately for us, let me go ahead and back out here for a moment. That means that the Guardian is gone. We do not have it in our inventory anymore. Let me go ahead and show you. Where'd it go? So you see here, we don't have it anymore. That means you actually have to catch a second Guardian. Luckily, the Guardian of the river isn't as bad as catching the Guardian of the, of the sea. So I'm not terribly worried about it. So what we're going to do today is we're going to head into the high school. And yes, I will be catching the Guardian again to complete the other quest that we need to do. And I'm going to go hang out with Kanji to get Emperor level 5. Go ahead and find him. And I will meet you back this evening. And yeah, he's all upset that I got sick. Okay, so we went ahead and got Emperor level 5 now. So what we're going to do this evening... I heard from Nana-chan a while back that you're raising vegetables. That's not fair. I want to grow veggies too. I don't think I can bypass this. So, yeah, Teddy is going to go outside, and he's going to dig. Sensei, look at this! Come on, dig with me. Wait, you're sick. Yeah, so we go outside, and I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward, but essentially you can now dig up bugs from the little garden there. And I don't think you can catch bugs at the shrine anymore because I think it's too cold. Yeah, so we can use our gardening tools to dig up bugs. So we'll be doing that maybe or maybe not, I'm not sure. But what we're going to do though is we're going to actually draw more shrines for kanji, or more fortune slips at the shrine for kanji. Apparently I can't English very well today. And once we get that, we are going to undertake catching the guardian again. Now, you can just fast forward through this because of kanji. Oh, Yukiko wants to hang out with us. We are officially at the time of the game where we can hang out with our friends again to get their final persona, except for kanji there, to get their final persona evolution, which we will be doing. But first of all, today what I would do is I would go and I would catch the guardian. I've done that off screen. I really didn't want to do this on screen. And you can see here, I go ahead and load up. It'll be in the evening of the 11th, which would be after we caught the guardian. And I've done everything the same way, so don't worry if nothing's different. I think the bugs that I got out of the garden were probably a little bit different, but we don't care. So now I have the guardian, I have the sea guardian, and I have 3 fish. We need to do a little bit more fishing so we can get 1 more quest complete, so we'll do that later. I washed the dishes, Sensei. It looks like a few are chipped. If it looks like a few are chipped, you're probably seeing things. Alright. Well, that's great. Thanks there. Alright, so let's go ahead and head to the shrine, and we're gonna draw another fortune slip for kanji. It just dawned on me there's a shovel back there. Oh, and look at the snow bunnies. They're so cute. I don't know. That's all. Throwing that out there. Alright, let me go ahead and just fast forward through this, drawing for kanji. You don't need to draw for anyone else, and you don't need to worry about completing anyone else's quests, so. Alright. Yosuke wants to hang out. Chie wants to hang out for their final persona evolution, which we'll get to. Alright, so now what I'm going to do today is going to be a little different from previous days because we have a bunch of quests that we completed that I haven't turned in yet. So let's go ahead and let's pick up a couple quests as well, and we'll drop off a couple quests. Alright, so here, okay. Well, I can't see her, but she wants more help. So she wants to get this medal, which we actually already have, so we can actually turn that in for this quest. So then we get the silver tray. I just said that silver is better than gold. So, yeah, this chick right here. So once we have that, let's head upstairs. And upstairs we have a couple quests that we need to complete here. And the first one here is the Riddle Sensei. So let's just go ahead and accept the quest from him. I'm going to go ahead and click through this because we've gone ahead and done this before. The answer is Uruguay. So we get the Riddle Hero title, I guess, and we get a soul food. So, hooray! Additionally, well, we have this guy over here, which we'll get to in a second. But we want to talk to her over here. Let's talk to her. And she has another favor. So we got her the crystal ball, but now she wants golden chains. And she wants 3 of those, which we actually already have. And you probably have them too if you did Adachi's thing, so. And we get 65,000 yen, which is not that much money. But anyway, she's all excited about that, so fantastic. Before we do much else, though, actually we have some quests we need to turn in, and one of those is in the classroom. I'm not actually sure if he's there. I'm going to go to the Okina City, because we have a quest here that we want to pick up. Oh, look, it snowed here, too. And if you go over here and talk to this lady, yeah, so she's missing her Minori-san here. And so it's a cat. And she really likes fish. Well, we don't have enough fish to actually complete this quest today. We will later, but we don't right now. And you have to feed it a different type of fish for 5 days. Not even kidding. So if you head here... Now let's talk to this guy. He wanted the modest lamp. Go ahead and give that to him. So you get 45,000 yen for that, which is fantastic. And if you go and talk to this kitty over here, it's staring at the fish in the river. And if you call it by its name, you call it by the 3 different names. Oh wait, not that one. You just wait until it notices you. But it's more interested in the fish, so you want to go ahead and feed it. So you need to feed it 5 different types of fish. We'll feed it the tuna to start with. So it's going to eat the tuna, and it carries the fish off. So we'll have to be doing that for a few days. Octopus does not count. Just throwing that out there. Let's head back to the school since I forgot a couple quests that need to be turned in. And I think I need to go to classroom and I need to go to the practice building. So if we go ahead and jump in the classroom real quick, let's see if that guy's there. I don't know. He is good. Let me go ahead and give him the animal guide. And we get a doll from him. Actually, I'm not entirely sure what that does. It showed as the key item, didn't it? Actually, I think it might end up in our room, I think is what he said, but I wasn't really paying attention since we were clicking through so quickly. A cute little doll that sometimes moves by itself. That's creepy. Okay, well anyway. Let's go ahead and go to the practice building now. So we've still got the old ore that needs to be turned in as well. I think here he is. And him, not that guy. Not that. So we give him the old ore, and we get a spirit radio for doing that. And then if we head upstairs, we can give the girl the classy lumber. And we get 3 assault signals. So we basically completed, let's double check how many quests we have left here. That's not the quest list. There we go. So at this point, I think we've completed almost all of the quests. We have the Cleaning Club's Passion. We'll get there, don't worry. Find My Pet, which we're going to be working on. And we have the final 5 quests. So don't worry, we're going to be taking care of those pretty soon. So, alright, what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and head into town, and we're going to go to the shrine and hang out with the fox today. And this will give us the max level, if you remember correctly. Reason for this is you get the money from the last quest, and this time, let me go ahead and just fast forward. When the fox comes down, he's just like, oh, the money is gone. And the construction crew comes and they make everything gold, which I'm not entirely sure why they did this. I guess to prove that the shrine's working. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Make the shrine all pretty again. I like how they don't actually touch the shrine building back there. They just change the altar and then the fortune slip area. I'm not entirely sure what that's called off the top of my head. I don't know, it's just kind of strange. But yeah, they don't touch the building or the stairs or anything like that. They just touch the few minor things and make them all gold. So the fox is all excited, and we get another discount for completing that with him. And what we're going to do today, so now that we have all of that, I did the laundry, Sensei. My teddy fur shrunk a little in the wash. We're going out. I'm going out. Somebody's going out. Goodbye. And what we're going to do today, there's going to be a couple things. The first thing, we're going to talk to the girl in white here. And we want to get the Mondo Stone, and that costs a Guardian, and we need this, so make sure you get it. And I think that's basically it with her, so you don't need to worry about it again. Now, you can catch the Guardian and the Sea Guardian as much as you want apparently. So there's not just one of them, there's many of them in the sea and ocean. I don't know what you're going to do with them, but you can do that if you really want to test your patience. I don't. And Rise wants to spend time with us today, so just go ahead and say yes, because we're going to be maxing out her social link, and I will meet you back this evening. Okay, so now that we have lovers maxed out, I think we've only got a couple. Your cooking is so good, I'm gonna get all fat. What else do you have to say for yourself? I'm going to look after this house for Nana-chan and Pop's sake. I'll guard it with my life. I'd actually be pretty freaked out if Teddy was guarding something that I wanted, in all honesty. I don't know, he seems like he would be a little vicious, like, thing. Anyway, so we're going to be drawing another fortune slip for Kanji. So go ahead and do that. And that takes us to the next day. So we've got a question in the morning here, so let's go ahead and just fast forward here. The answer is bury the demons. Alright, so now that we've done that, we're going to hang out with Kanji this afternoon to get Emperor level 6. So I'm going to do that, and I will meet you back this evening. Yep. Alright, so we went ahead and got Emperor level 6, and today we're going to go ahead and do the same thing we've been doing, which is drawing fortune slips. I hope Yosuke isn't lonely. What if he's calling out for me even as we speak? I highly doubt it, Teddy. If I know Yosuke, he's probably enjoying the peace and quiet for a little bit. Is Teddy gonna grow up? And I mean that, like, literally age. If he hangs out in the human world, people are gonna notice if he stays the same age for a long period of time. Just a thought. Alright, so it's Sunday. So today what we're going to do is...
yeah.
Oh, yes, Dojima is telling us they're going to be back on the 20th. So we have a few days before they return. But we don't care about that, we're going to go out. And we're going to finish up Death today. Sounds really weird to say, quite frankly. So you go down to the floodplain, we're going to go to the riverbank. It's been a while since we've touched this. But that's okay, so we're going to go ahead and finish this, and I will meet you back this evening. In all honesty, I kind of wonder how hard it was to write Death's storyline in this one, because, I mean, her whole thing about, like, her husband being dead, and she, like, hates herself, and then she finally was redeemed. I don't know. Huh? Nana-chan's coming back from the hospital? Woohoo! Woohoo! I'll be the best guard bearer you've ever seen until the day they come back. Just don't forget you can't use your persona in real life. You can only use it in the TV world. Which I guess is technically real life. But not really. Okay, so we've got one book left, so we're gonna go ahead and read this. Alright, let's go. 100 unexplainable stories which have been passed down since ancient times are, anathologized in this book. Wow, that word's not gonna help me. It basically means it's, you know, it's in this book. But as you read on, you feel as if you've heard a number of them before. Alright, well, so we read 2 out of the 3 chapters, and we will be finishing that up very shortly to get that trophy, so hold on tight for that one. Just go ahead and fast forward here. What's this say don't worry about catering it? I didn't say anything! Aw, poor Chie. But yeah, please don't cater anything. Alright, so we have a quest that we want to do today, so let's go ahead and head downstairs here. And we've got the first of a few quests from Miss Kashiwagi over here. And let's just go ahead, I'll just go through it real quick here. The first one here is... not even going to try and pronounce it on microphone, because I'm not going to be able to say it correctly. Question 2 here is a rabbit. And she gives us a piece of costume armor there. So it doesn't actually do anything, doesn't have any defense, but you still want to go ahead and grab that. So I'm going to go ahead and hang out with Yukiko to get her final persona evolution, and I will be right back. Okay, so now that we have Yukiko's final persona, one of the neighbors was asking me if I was an exchange student. I told her, no, I'm Teddy. Well, thanks, Teddy, I'm sure. Oh, yeah, so he's all excited about her coming back. Well, wait, what? You know, I'm gonna take that back, because we are actually, I'm gonna go out and buy stuff. We can't do that until tomorrow afternoon. Instead, we're gonna go ahead and finish up reading that book. So let's just go ahead and pop in here. And we're gonna read the final book. So this will actually unlock the trophy, which I think I already have, so you're not gonna be able to see that. Oh, well, there it is. I guess this isn't attached to the internet, so that's why. Anyway, so we get the compulsive reader trophy from completing that. Now, what we're gonna do today, first of all, we're gonna head into town. We have to pick up a couple things from the store. So if we do this, go in here, run down here, go in here, and we want to buy a couple weapons here. The first thing is we need to buy a katana. A very particular type of a katana, this one. No, oh my god, no. Okay, well, I didn't want to do that. We're gonna switch that out in a second here. And we want to buy the Vidar's boots here. No. Did I just equip that again? I just am terrible today at figuring out what the hell I'm doing. Let's take two that. I think that's the one I want. And then for Chie... There we go. Okay. So, what we're gonna do is we need to go back to the school. And we have a quest that we're gonna be completing, but we need to go in and we need to talk to Miss Kashiwagi over here again. And so she wants she wants some animal slippers. And what we need to do is we need to go to the practice building. I think we need to go to the second floor, if I'm not mistaken. And we need to talk to the artisan apprentice, wherever that guy is. He's right here. So what he'll do is he'll say, hey, you need a cleaning mop, I'll trade you. And if you need animal slippers, I'll give it to you for the boots. So go ahead and talk to him and trade. So, okay, give him the katana. And then give him the boots. Alright. So with that taken care of, we want to go down... I'm going to go down a floor. No, we want to go down to the first floor here. And I'm going to go ahead and turn in the animal slippers. And she gives us some more costume stuff. And yeah, she's gonna want something else. We'll get there whenever we get there. And I think the guy who wants the cleaning supplies is on the third floor here. If it's not, I'm gonna feel really dumb. Ah, yes it is! Yay! Alright, so we head over here and talk to this guy. He's the one that wanted the cleaning mop and the cleaning uniform, but we get the bamboo broom for doing that. Alright, so, right. You can't get to the roof by the square button on the third floor. But we're gonna hang out with Chie to get her final persona evolution, and I will meet you back this evening.
Oh, Sensei's home!
Yes, I am! Alright. Oh, he says the same thing. Anyway, what we're gonna do today, for this evening, is we're gonna go draw another fortune slip. Once we have a few more of these that we'll draw, but once we do, we will basically be done. Just look at something real quick here. I know I'm taking a little bit of a side tour here. Wait, no, she's over here. Listen, man, you're in my way. I apparently can't walk straight to save my life. So let's go ahead and, no thank you. Let's take a look here. We're gonna be wanting to pick up this guy right here. Now you can see a small problem is we're missing a few stones that we need for this. We do have the Mondo stone, but we need 8 of those Magatsu Xandrites. And we don't have them. So we're not going to be able to complete the final quest of Doom, which we'll be getting tomorrow. But I wanted to show that because I needed to remember what I needed. And we will be going into the TV world eventually to grind for some of those. Now, the problem with those little stones is they're randomly dropped from the gold hands. So when we go do that, we are going to be basically just grinding. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward here. It's a dream with Marie here. And it's a pain, and there's nothing we can do about it. And I don't know how long it's going to take me, so hopefully when I go into the TV world, it won't take that long. So we'll see. And basically, Margaret's just giving us an update on what's going on. Alright, so if you go down to the first floor, this is where we're going to need to get the animal paw stuff. If we talk to what's her face over here, she's going to ask us for the animal paws. And, I mean, that's fine. It's just we're not going to be able to do it right now. And I think, let me take a quick look here. We've got 68 and 69 coming up, and those are actually going to be done really soon. And outside of that, I think we've got the Find My Pet one. And I think that's it. Yeah, so we're getting real close. Actually, it dawned on me that I haven't been feeding the cat. So let's go do that really quick. And the good thing is we have plenty of time to feed the cat. But we do need to do some fishing, so let's go ahead and give it the Genji Ayu this time. And I think we can feed it the Sea Guardian too, because we're not going to need it. I'm not actually sure if we feed it, if it'll just be like done, because that fish is huge. You can't just drag it off. But it doesn't want the octopus, so don't feed it octopus. Okay, so today we're going to go ahead and spend the afternoon with Kanji. It won't increase our social link today, but we still want to do this anyway. Alright, and lastly, for today, we're going to go do, surprise, surprise, we're going to go draw a fortune slip. And from after this, there's a few more times we need to draw fortune slips, but largely we're not going to need to anymore. Which is great news for us. Let's go ahead and jump in here and draw a fortune. Yeah, we're gonna do kanji. There we go. Alright, so that's going to be mostly it for today. We've got a couple more episodes here. The answer here is cat. Before we do too much. Next time, we still have a lot of stuff to do with the Emperor social link. Oh. Okay, you know what? We're gonna finish this up here. Just go ahead and spend time with Kanji. So we're gonna get Emperor level 7. I'll meet you back this evening. Alright, so we went ahead and got Emperor level 7. I believe if you actually choose to do spend time with them, you actually get a few extra points, if I'm not mistaken. But today is the last day I'll be staying here. That's a little sad. It is a little sad, but I'm actually cool with this. So next time, kind of looking forward here a little bit, we've got a bunch of final Persona evolutions that we're going to do. We're going to be helping Nanako with her homework, and then we're going to be doing some other various small things. And we really don't have too much left, and eventually we'll be going into the TV world as well. And once we do that, we'll have a few quests left. We'll be completing Marie's dungeon again. And then once we're able to complete Marie's dungeon, we've really got kind of looking forward here. There's a bunch of story per usual, and then we'll be getting to the final and extra New Game Plus stuff. So we're very close to the end of the second Let's Play. So I will see you next time when we take care of the rest of the cleanup type of stuff and continue on. So I'll see you then.